fact is Xyngular has salt of the earth, good people. She's honest, she's a hard worker, she's a lot of fun to be around, and I've had the opportunity to travel with her and her husband Dave. Like, we've done quite a few Xyngular trips together when you add in the founders clubs and the Dubais and all that stuff. I certainly think the world of her, and she is a gold executive, you guys, and that is a big Xyngular business. So please give a warm welcome to Kilee Sanders.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh goodness, I get to hold a mic and run a clicker. So I have to say, well, first of all, who wants to recruit a Jordan?
Yes.
Hello. Yes. And I gotta say, I got excited because I thought she was gonna go over my presentation. And if I'm being honest, I'm getting uncomfortable right now. So thank you, Jordan, for challenging me. 12 years in, almost 12 years next month. I'm still getting uncomfortable. They say speaking in front of people gets easier each and every time. So I'm waiting for that. But anyway, I am really excited to get to talk to you guys today about building a residual income business, because it really geeks me out and it really gets me excited. And I put a picture up here of my family, just like I always do whenever I start speaking, because you guys, they're my why. And I am going to tell you right now today, he who has the strongest why can weather any storm and tackle any how.
Wow.
He who has the strongest why can weather any storm and tackle any how. And this residual income business has absolutely changed my life, unlike anything else that I would ever go to do versus except winning the lottery, and we all know that ain't gonna happen. But I'm not gonna stand up here and tell you it's all rainbows and unicorns. You're going to hit bumps in the road. You're going to hit times whenever your business might be veering down a course that you didn't want it to veer down. But I will tell you, if you have a strong why, you're going to weather those bumps and get right back on the road, because there's nothing else that you're going to go to do that could change your family's life like this business. So my family is my why, and it's funny, whenever I got started, and this picture is actually a few years old, but I really like it because it kind of tells the point that we're at in our lives right now. But I love standing in this room and seeing so many young moms, because that's where, yes, give it up.
Yes.
Because whenever I started my Xyngular business, and I'll say I didn't have a lick of network marketing experience when I started, but what I was always hungry for was something that I could do to make money from home, take some of the burden, not burden, but off my husband's shoulders, because he firmly believed I needed to be at home. But I knew there were things out there that I could do to make money from home. I did several things unsuccessfully, never network marketing, but instead things that ended up costing me money. But when I got started, my youngest Brody, who is almost 13, was 10 months old. And so when I got started, I thought, man, if I could just, pay for some diapers and some preschool and maybe a day of mom's day out, that would be awesome. But you guys, I'm telling you, I want you to start right now thinking and dreaming bigger and legacy income, because this business has enabled me to go through each season of change in my family, and has each time provided something bigger and better for my family. So I grew up raising my 3 kids, building this business, doing calls, around the kids, around nap time, and it's evolved into, because of the residual income opportunity, and because we have a product that works, that is for everybody and is consumable, my business has grown into, years later, now we're a baseball family, and that's an expensive sport, just like, there's a lot of rodeo families in here, but it's expensive to get down the road and pay the fees and be in hotels every weekend. And both of my boys play, and they're never in the same spot, but I love looking back and seeing how my business has grown, and thank God that I started this business 12 years ago, because today it enables me to be supportive of my kids to follow their passions and do the things that we want to do without the stresses of how are we going to do this. Thank God for Xyngular. So, and I'm telling you, so you heard, you know, we got to recognize the one and only Kilee for being a $9 million earner. You guys dream big, because that's my next step. And I want that to be all of your next steps too. And I want to be the grandma or the Gigi, I don't know what you go by, that she is. So, you know, my kids are quickly now nearing empty nest, and I'm starting to look towards, you know, being an empty nester and being able to take this and being able to travel and make money from anywhere. Guys, that is definitely a huge blessing, and to be able to do more things as a family and give more things. So I kind of got off track there a little bit, but God had just laid it on my heart to talk about that. So I want you leaving this room today thinking legacy income, and you're going to go do it, because we're getting ready to have the product that's going to make it happen even more so now. So you better get excited if you're.
Yes.
And so, like I said, I get to talk about residual income. And first, let's talk about what it is, because when I started, I didn't know what it was. Residual income is a source of revenue that continues even after your work is complete. So most typical jobs do not provide you with a residual income. I have people ask me all the time, Kilee, what did you earn in your first month? And I'll be honest, I didn't have the quick start Jordan did, because I didn't jump out of the gates and I wasn't a go-getter per se, but I was coachable and I was consistent. But I said, you know what, that's a good question, because someone I helped get started almost 12 years ago fell in love with our products. And she reorders the Action and the Global Blend every single month. And the company has continued to pay me every single month since she's reordered. And imagine that times your whole organization down through 8 levels, guys. The opportunity is real, the opportunity is big. So let's talk a little bit about residual income. Guys, it's never been on everyone's mind so much as it is now. The greatest need right now is residual income. The COVID shutdowns showed us more than ever how important it is to have a residual income and something to fall back on. Unfortunately, due to the way things are in our economy, you know, incomes are stagnant, incomes are falling, and costs are rising. People are looking for an extra way to make money. Just this week, I've had several of my friends, several Facebook friends I saw post about who does DoorDash, or I'm looking for a part-time job that I could do from anywhere. Everybody is looking for what we have. So we've got to get out there, we've got to be talking about the residual income opportunity, and more people actually have a business than you think. Did you know 45% of Americans have a side hustle? And 73% of those people are thinking about leaving their full-time job to focus more on that side hustle. Who wants to grab a piece of that pie? So the need is big and the need is real. So let's talk a little bit about how we gain a residual income through a focus on retention. And I love that I'm following Jordan with this topic, because you know it's so important that we continue to bring people into our organization, right? And so important to find, continue to gain prospects. And the quicker you can become a master of retention in your business and getting people on a subscription, the quicker you are going to see your business grow and your residual income grow. So the driving force behind your residual income is retention. Let's take a look at some statistics about repeat customers, you guys. Who wants to wake up and be a manager on the first day of the month without even working, you know, and getting anybody started, right? Who likes to wake up to a pay deposit? You're like, I didn't even have anybody join my organization. I love it. Yes. That's the power of residual income and becoming a master of getting repeat customers. So almost 65% of a company's business comes from repeat customers. Guys, we've got to be not only getting people in the door, but we've got to be loving on our customers and making sure the best kind of customer is a happy customer and a customer for life. So we gain retention by getting our customers on a subscription, or you know, we call it a rewards program, a smart ship. 75% of consumers say they favor companies that offer rewards. I went through Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and you better bet I pulled up my app for them to scan, because I want my free coffee. I've been known to actually not turn around and go home because I forgot my little coffee card for I actually love our small town coffee, small business coffee shop. And they have a punch card, and I'm like, dang it, I switched purses. I don't have my punch card. I'm going home. As dumb as that is. But everybody wants something, wants to be able to build up those rewards. I don't ever not use my Dylan's Plus card for the savings, right? So helping your customers take advantage of our rewards program is key. So the Biggest Loser study, let's talk a little bit about that. So have everybody seen The Biggest Loser? And there's some really, really inspiring results, right? Well, guess what? They did a study about what's the most biggest problem, why most of the contestants, even the winners, go home and they end up gaining all their weight back and more. And the biggest two factors was lack of accountability. They had no one to help hold them accountable towards their goals, and lack of support. And those are two things that I pride myself on here at Xyngular. You guys, we have incredible accountability and we have incredible support, because once we get them in the door, it's very, very important that we take them by the hand, we support them through the whole process, and helping them see that their health is the biggest priority, kind of like what Jordan talked about, helping them see the value in achieving their long-term health through our amazing wellness program. So asking questions, you're going to discover their needs, and that's especially helpful, I feel like, when it comes to getting people on our rewards program. We're going to need to help them jog their memory. Which product are they loving?